Let's talk about Nexo, what used to be my favorite crypto exchange I've been using for quite a while. That was until the crypto markets last year really took a deep dive and I was too afraid to keep my money on the exchange. We've seen a lot of other big exchanges falling and I decided to withdraw my crypto and put it all on my Ledger hardware wallet. After many big crypto exchanges failed, such as FTX and Celsius, here we are in 2023 and Nexo is still solidly operating. That's why today I wanted to have a look into the platform, see what's happening and if it's relevant and whether I think they can be trusted and if I would keep my funds with them. We have seen a big surge in the crypto markets recently, starting off of course with Bitcoin and Ethereum. As you can see over here, really nice price development for the last 3 months. Obviously there are different factors behind it. One of them was the anticipated bank collapse we've seen in the US and other parts of Europe, which hasn't really happened, but still people fled towards cryptocurrency. You can really see crossing 27,000 euros for the first time in quite a while. So definitely very positive upward trajectory. When we look at Nexo token, because Nexo Exchange has their own native token, the Nexo token, currently it's ranked 103 of all cryptocurrencies in the world with a market cap of 353 million euros. So that's the chart over here. Obviously for the last 3 months, not as bullish as Bitcoin. And when we head over to Seeking Alpha, my favorite website to do any kind of stock analysis, as well as looking at cryptocurrency, we can do here a quick comparison. So let's choose year to date, which basically is from the beginning of January this year. And we have here Bitcoin in dollars, we have the S&P 500 and Nexo. So when we see here from the beginning of the year, Bitcoin actually had the biggest gain of 82.5%. So really massive recovery there. Then S&P 500 actually grew by 8.2% and Nexo only grew by 4%. So in that way, Nexo performed the lowest. If I change it to a 1 year period, slightly different story. Bitcoin still below the previous highs, minus 24%. S&P almost in line, basically down just shy of 6%. And Nexo down a staggering 71%. However, when we switch to 3 years, actually, it's a different story. Bitcoin is still up 327%. The S&P 500 up 45%. That's actually pretty staggering for the market returns. And Nexo actually outperformed all of them by 523%. So as always, it's a question of what kind of time period you're looking at. I've done a lot of videos showing how great the platform is and I still stand by it. I really love the platform, but at the same time, my most recent videos about Nexo were about my worries about the platform because there have been allegations and probes by the Bulgarian police into Nexo, in addition to all the international mounting pressure on cryptocurrencies, plus of course other big cryptocurrencies holding withdrawals of users' funds. And for me, that was really worrying because obviously we have no guarantee. If the platform collapses and closes and I can't get my money, there isn't exactly a government I can go to ask them for my money back. It's different to banks, which are secured and insured up to a certain amount, which is not the case with cryptocurrency exchanges, unfortunately. However, here we see the CEO of Nexo, Antoni Trenchev, I hope I pronounce it correctly, who really is very public, very outspoken, very transparent, regularly appears on platforms like CNBC, Bloomberg, and just talks about the platforms, the issues they're facing, and is very transparent about it. And I really enjoy listening to him. For example, in this case of the Bulgarian probe, he actually says, yes, they were technically founded in Bulgaria, but he hasn't really been living there. They have offices all around the world, in London, other parts of the world, Dubai, etc. And now they're actually saying they will be moving out of Bulgaria because of the probe, which as per him has no legs basically, and there's no point for this probe. However, obviously it's still a case going on, but so far they weathered the storm. It's already been a couple of months and nothing really came out of it. And still they're here operating and doing really, really well as per what they say. For us everyday users, it's a little bit hard to track. It's not like a publicly listed company that really has to publish the numbers, their reports, is being audited, etc. Here we kind of rely on what they say. Now they are very proud of the fact and highlighted that they are being real-time audited. Basically, there's a company behind which kind of guarantees that they have all the funds that they say they do, customer liabilities, and it is backed up by the collateral. Obviously, Nexo gives out loans, so you want to make sure that you have enough collateral. Otherwise, they might not get their money back. So here, they basically have a company that is doing the auditing. You can download the accountant's report, etc. Sounds very promising and reassuring, but let's be honest, FTX was also audited by some big companies and had the backing of some major investors. So that was reassurance for us as well. And in the end, we know what happened to them. So yes, it's nice to see that, but in the end, we still have to depend on what they say and take their word for it. What I do love about the platform, they really keep developing and evolving, adding more features, etc. So we're really continuing to grow and doing that organically, not like some other platforms like FTX and Crypto.com who spend billions of dollars into marketing and sponsorship deals to grow the platform with new users. They actually growing much more deliberate and slower through features and being a better platform overall. The Nexo card, for example, my favorite card, when I used to use the Nexo platform, I had this card and used it every single day and it worked so seamlessly. Basically, it's a credit card backed by a cryptocurrency. You get a certain amount of cash back on every transaction. And yeah, as you can see here, it's already had its anniversary and really It worked so seamlessly, so well. I kind of miss it because right now, as I said, I moved all my funds onto my hardware wallet, but hopefully one day once the market stabilize and I can really see the crypto market stabilize and actually pick up and there's more momentum again, I will definitely put more funds back onto Nexo to hopefully use the card again. They also added an amazing DeFi wallet, so that's really good. If you're into DeFi, you can also use Nexo for that. So basically you could still earn staking rewards while being on a decentralized platform. And also recently they added Nexo Pro, which is really for pro traders, so to say, who really trade a lot. So they want to get a new user base in, not just a kind of everyday retail trader, but also more institution and pro traders. So I think that will just help them get more revenue for them to sustain operations going forward. One of my favorite features of the Nexo platform was their staking reward, which was really quite high actually. And a lot of people said it's not sustainable, but here we are in 23, when so many exchanges collapsed, they're still here. And as you can see, they're still giving very nice staking rewards actually. So if you trust them with your money, for example, you keep a Bitcoin with them, and let's say you keep one Bitcoin with them, which is around $30,000, let's say. Loyalty tier level, let's say it's platinum, that's the highest. That depends how much Nexo token you have on your account. As you can see over here, more than 10% of your portfolio is in Nexo, you will automatically be the highest tier level. And that will bring a lot of additional benefits, such as higher staking rewards, higher cashback, etc., lower fees when you buy crypto. So it makes sense to be a platinum user. That's what I was when I used the platform, because you definitely get many more rewards from the platform. And then you can always select if you want to earn in kind. So if you stake a Bitcoin, you would get Bitcoin rewards, or you want to earn in Nexo token. So that means you would earn Nexo token from whatever cryptocurrency you stake. And obviously they incentivize that by higher returns. And you can see over here, if you did that for 3 years, you would be getting an additional $6,000 in staking rewards. So that's really, really attractive. If you scroll down over here, you can see all the supported assets and rates. So honestly, right now, it's still one of the highest staking rewards, and they haven't really changed too much from back in the day when I was on the platform. You can see here Bitcoin all the way up to 7%. Now, obviously, if you want to stay flexible, that's basically flex terms. You'll be able to withdraw your coins anytime you want. There's no lockup period. You'll get a straight 4% if you are obviously platinum user. If you want to lock it up for at least 1 month, you will earn an additional 1%. And if you earn in Nexo token rather than Bitcoin in this example, you'll get another additional 2%. So in total, you'll be earning 7% on your Bitcoin in Nexo, that is. Otherwise, you would be earning 5% if you lock it up for 1 month in Bitcoin, which is really not too bad. Of course, at the same time, I'm almost getting the same in terms of dividends from some of my higher yielding dividend stocks. So the choice is yours, but I'm saying definitely a good opportunity if you have a bit more risk tolerance and want to leave some of your Bitcoin or crypto holdings on the Nexo platform. When you look at Ethereum, it's even more attractive, all the way up to 8% if you want to earn in Nexo token, otherwise up to 6% with the lockup period. And Polkadot, a project I was always very excited about, can pay up to 15% if you earn in Nexo, otherwise 13% with a little lockup period. So definitely some really attractive rates over here, and you can see all the list of different coins you can get staking rewards on. And in fact, you will even get it on your deposits. So if you deposited euros or pounds, as you can see over here, you would still be getting 6% interest paid to you. Obviously that's per year, but on a daily basis. And of course, you can decide how you want to receive that. Obviously, you can either get it in fiat currency or you can get it in Nexo token, and then you can go all the way to 12%, which is really nice, higher than inflation and higher than any other bank would offer you. Right, so when we head over to my portfolio on Nexo, you can see obviously I have very little money left. Most of it I withdrew and keep on my Ledger hardware wallet, but I still keep a little bit of funds here, which is actually the Bitcoin I received from some of the referrals whenever any of you signed up. So appreciate it if you did using my link. But basically, this is the money I keep here, and I plan to keep it just to kind of see how it goes. And you can see immediately if I click over here, despite the rather small amount, I still get every single day Nexo token paid to me in terms of interest and staking rewards for my Bitcoin holdings I have here. So that's really good. I still have a credit line, so technically I could use my Nexo card up to $164. Anything over that, the transaction wouldn't go through. So actually for smaller amounts, I could do that and just repay regularly, or obviously deposit a bit more money on my Nexo holdings. I'm planning potentially to do this now that the markets recover. I might add a little bit to have a higher threshold, let's say up to $1,000, that I can use my card for everyday transactions, and in the process accumulate a bit of cashback. As you can see over here, since the opening of my Nexo account, in total I earned interest worth of $724, actually more than all the dividend payments I received over a period of 2.5 years. So definitely really not too bad. Right now, as I mostly hold Bitcoin in my account, obviously I'm base level. If I wanted to upgrade, I could convert some of my Bitcoins into Nexo token and I could go up all the way to platinum level. So yeah, here you can see all your assets, basically everything you have in your wallet. I don't really keep anything there anymore, but I still have a little bit of Bitcoin, then some Nexo tokens. These are basically the staking rewards that I get on my Bitcoin, and then a couple of euros just flying around there from some previous transfers. Here you can see basically my everyday staking rewards that I'm receiving in terms of Nexo token paid to me every single day like clockwork. And obviously now the amounts are basically tiny, some of them not even 1 cent in terms of USD. But again, because the amount is small, when it was larger, I would be getting, I think it was close to $2 a day paid out to me in staking rewards, which really starts adding up over time. And also I must give Nexo credit how easy it was to withdraw all my holdings back at a time when everything was going down, crypto was dropping, exchanges were collapsing and everybody was panicking, withdrawing funds. I was really nervous that they might place a limit on how much I could withdraw in a day, but there was really nothing. It was super smooth immediately and it was just done. And the whole experience was super smooth, super simple. So honestly, for me, they have a lot of trust and a good experience, user interface. I really love the platform, the whole product. Honestly, it's still my favorite crypto exchange out there. So if you ask me, Kai, are they safe to use? Honestly, I can't really tell you. I mean, yes, from the outset, they definitely look safe, and the fact that they're still here and doing well in 23 is a big plus point. But again, history is no guarantee for the future. Who knows what might happen? If we're really finally entering the recession everybody has been talking about for months now, and things get even worse and crypto markets go down further, you know, there is a certain price limit that they will really start struggling. People say if Bitcoin goes below $15,000 or $10,000 per Bitcoin, then honestly, they might be really struggling big time. But on the other hand, of course, Bitcoin prices could strongly recover from here. If all the banking crisis plays out, US dollar worries going on, people might actually flee into Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, bring the market up, and then platforms like Nexo might really prosper. So if you ask me, I definitely wouldn't recommend you to put all your eggs in one basket, in this case one exchange, and put all your cryptocurrency there unless it's really a smaller amount where you don't really mind if you lose it. Of course, nobody wants to lose money, but again, you have to see your risk versus reward tolerance. For me, myself, I own just over one whole Bitcoin and a bit of Ethereum. So for me currently, getting 3, 4, 5% staking rewards versus potentially losing all of it is just not worth it for me at this stage. However, if I see a continuation of the trend where crypto markets enter bull territory and things getting stronger, more money is flowing in, then definitely I know the Nexo platform will be in an even better situation and stronger and more liquid. And then I would definitely send maybe not all of my money, but definitely a bigger part of it so I can go back into using the Nexo card for my everyday transactions to get that cash back, also to stake some of my Bitcoin over there to get some staking rewards. So definitely, if I see that trend continuing and we go back to $40,000, $50,000 euros per Bitcoin, I would definitely be sending some of my holdings into Nexo, because overall it's still my favorite platform. I haven't seen any better one out there. It's super simple to use. It has amazing features and rewards and very low fees when you want to buy cryptocurrencies. At the same time, always be mindful. Things can happen so fast. We've seen, once again, big platform exchanges out there that went bust from one day to the other. So always be very mindful. Don't go all in unless you're really prepared to lose it all. That's why myself, I'm a bit more conservative, much more risk averse. And for the time being, I'm actually not buying any more cryptocurrencies. I'm quite happy with my holding. Instead, I'll be dollar cost averaging into more dividend growing stocks in the future. That's my investment journey at this stage, because my goal is to grow my passive income from dividend income. But as I said, I'm also happy to complement that in the future with staking rewards and cashback from my crypto holdings. Next, check out this video over here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel. It means the world to me. As always, stay healthy, get wealthy, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.